get to the chat from this phone. Let's see. Gotta adjust the camera a little bit. There we go. Okay. You can see the chat. So I'm gonna continue painting the Tamar Mepe, or King Tamara, as she was crowned as a king. You can Google this Georgian royalty and see it was around, like 12th century or something. 12th, 13th century. Yeah, I like my version. I'm not sticking to the reference strictly with just the raw, just an idea, and the facial features I was intended to change a little bit, make it more Georgian. So now what I'm going to do is I want to get more shades. Hello, V-Man. Welcome back. Good to see you. It's been a while. It gets frozen. A second. Is it only me or? Okay. I think I'm back right now. I don't know what happened. Is it better now? It seems to be that it's fixed. Seems to be better. I really hope so. Hello from Spain. Hi, Leon. Hello. Greetings. Yeah, I can see you from here, but something is off with the... Let me just do something quickly. It's no longer glitchy. Okay, so it's just the Wi-Fi is not very good today, so to see the chat from the other phone, I need to connect to... Or no, not this one. Okay, now it is back online, but... Okay. I guess it's working. How have you been doing, guys? in red. Hello. Yeah, anyways, how is it going? Feel free to share in the chat. Adding a little bit of shadows in this edge so it's not too, like, there, we need to create a curve. So that curve is created by applying, creating a contrast, making it a little bit darker here. So this, instead of making it flat, it's gonna look more rounded. With Queen Tamara. On the thumbnail it says Queen Tamara. Yes, it's a Georgian queen who was basically crowned, who was crowned by her own father as the king, and she ruled as a king. So you can Google it, King Tamara of Georgia, and you will see. Just getting over the flu, but feeling good, thanks. How about you, the power couple over there? What a coincidence. We also had a flu. We just got over it, feeling better. And already back to training. From the next week, we'll start live streaming some of the training and some of my individual training too. So I think it's going to be more consistent than live streams as well. Chris is doing well. He's just sleeping. How much for the picture in the upper right? Well, first of all, let me leave the email. Actually, I'll write it from here. I'm gonna write an email and I'm gonna pin it. So if there is anyone interested about commissions or a specific painting, you can always contact me here. And this painting is, we priced this as 3,000 United States dollars. It was my first painting online. It's very charming painting and it's quite big. So if you get closer, it's got the size in inches, but it's significantly bigger than this one. Awesome, very interesting, thank you. Hi Matt, it's been a long while. Welcome back. How are you doing? Skyrim. Shogun says, I'll call you Shogun. Skyrim. I actually played a couple songs from the Skyrim on the guitar and sang. My uncle played it and I loved the song about the Dragonborn. It's brought some childhood memories. Nice background color. Thank you. Well, it's a new technique I'm trying, but not a new technique for generally, but for me. And it is really, really useful. If you have like a reddish or orange background, the colors lay very well, and then it creates like the warm layer beneath. Very beautiful Arabic art. Well, it's not Arabic, it's Georgian. So you can Google it. It's a Queen of Georgia. Like and subscribe to it. Thank you. A true Nordic, yes. Those two paintings and the one that I'm covering, you can see the eye here, it's Nordic paintings. I've been sick with a cough for a week. I think we were having the same flu all over. Very cool. Thank you, Shogun. Got the email? That's a beautiful picture. Yeah, I mean, feel free to send the email, and we can talk there. And also commissions are available too. So this one is commissioned right now, for example. I like Haaland. We all love Haaland too. It's like amazing guy. What a guy. And my husband is Norwegian, so even though we're not a football fans, like we are kind of like go Norway. Rob says you got skills, girl. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yes, now I'm creating a little shadow on the edge here. Here and there, just to make sure it's nice and smooth transition. Feels alive. Like even though it's a painting, sometimes painting exaggerates the natural features, but it can really breathe the life into the art. So there's a few tricks for that, you know. Yeah, there is also a stolen bug going around too. Yeah, I guess it is. Hola, hi. El rosto en la pared es de Haaland. I don't know what it means. Let me see from my phone. I can get to translate. Is the face on the wall Haaland? No, it's not. Haaland is not everywhere. He's everywhere, but not. I think there's so many people see Haaland in different people too, that some other like Facebook and Instagram profiles got viral because of Haaland. Especially if he comments that he himself sees the resemblance, so it's quite funny. But to be honest, I don't see Haaland everywhere in that way. Hello, Chris. Well, Chris is sleeping. I don't know if you can hear it. Can you hear it, him snoring? But he's right over there sleeping. Okay. Beaker. Compared to my wife, he smells like a kitten. I still love my wife. Oh, that's a true love, isn't it? Like years together, love everything about each other. Yeah, he doesn't snore too bad actually, but it's about the certain position. If he's too much like laying on his back, now which he's not right now, he is on the side. And he can snore quite loud. I usually just roll him over or something gently so he doesn't wake up. Amazing skill and vision. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Do you have another fight coming up? Not scheduled yet, but I already started training, already changed the team, and talked to the new team, and yeah, they said it's possible, no problem. So we'll see if it's going to be possible to do it within the next 3 months, for example. You know what I mean? But it was Mary Magdalene at the first.
I think it's close style, close enough style.
First blood picture is beautiful. That first blood picture is beautiful. How many are left? Uh, in the thing in the print, you still can get one. We didn't close the sales on the prints, but the original one is the only one over here. So you can go to the website and check it if you want, if you're interested in the print. Depending on there, you should color her eyes. Well, it looks way better. There is a white paint inside it, like it's like a cold, ice cold eyes. So in the reality, it looks better without. I was thinking to paint the eyes, but then changed my mind. Perfect. Yeah, appreciate it, Carla. I'm glad you liked this one on the right. Yeah, just the eyes. Yeah, as I said, like I was thinking about it and then I made the decision to not to. Now it's time to apply the darker shades with smaller brush. Wow, really good. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Now it's gonna change, like the crown part's gonna join like this pattern. Once I'm applying, I'll apply enough dark shades. So even when I apply darker shades, I'm not doing it in the full scale yet. I'm just gonna get up for now and just gonna start applying those dark brown. Just to darken out this nice. Especially that we have lighter parts still. Okay, and then if you're using pick for reference, you still have to make it come to life on your canvas. Impressive in my opinion. Oh, thank you. I think most of the artists rather create their reference. This I created in the, well, using AI actually. It just, I like the reference. But again, if you look closer, I'm not copy pasting face. I'm doing my own face and just following the shadows on the way it is here. So yeah, reference is just a help. You're right, it needs to be put on canvas. Amazing talent, well done, thank you very much. Appreciate it, Deutschland, guys. I speak English, Russian, Georgian. Other than that, I cannot see the translation from his chat. Espanol, hi, Spain. Okay, speak Spanish. ¿Cómo estás? That's all I know. That's all I can do. gotta be careful. Absolutely. Great talent, are you a full-time artist or just a hobby? Well, if you look at my channel, I'm a professional boxer and an artist. So I think both relatively to each other, I'm a part-time, both. The face structure looks better than on the reference because this is more Georgian. Like if I can show you the look. I think this is like you can see some Georgian women, but like I wanted a little bit different effect, and obviously it's not done yet. There's a lot of things to do when it's all gonna be filled up, but yeah, I wanted more of the way I imagine Queen Tamara, like that kind of look. You know what I mean? I don't even need to haze it with much here, just because it's gonna go all the way dark. You're the best. Hi, Mike. Welcome back. Good to see you. Jane is always sure to get right. Yes. I'm just thinking to, let me just put it maybe this way a little bit more. Because I'm covering it a little bit too much and I want you to see the painting. I like the painting on the right side. I mean, it's a charming painting. Can imagine. Connor Holloway. I think the safe bet is Holloway, but we'll see. I mean, let's see if the Connor is hungry again, which I'm not really sure about, but we shall see that. First kind of done charcoal? No, it's oil paints. I've done charcoal work once and it's not very non-practical, unfortunately. I love charcoal, but it's almost impossible to safely ship it if there is a thing.
of the background color. Yeah, it's gonna become black too, but it's very good base foundation. So if you take red or orange, those two colors are like a very good solid foundation for the pretty much any color palette.
Should go on a Erling Haaland as a Viking painting for the World Cup. Yeah, it would be cool, but I like to do my paintings and kind of at least send them as a gift, but Erling seems to be a wonderful person, but I think everyone's painting him right now, and it's quite crazy. The guy is now probably... If you actually look at the highest following on Instagram, two people. You have Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. Second. So those two after the Instagram itself. So yeah, football is big, or soccer. Nice painting, Matt. Thank you. Yeah, that is on point. Nice work, young lady. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Okay, now we're gonna start making this. Actually, no. Let's add more shades on this side, but those are not the exact shades yet. We're gonna darken it up way more, and you will see it evening up better with the rest of the painted part. Do you resign yours too? No, it's right there. You're so sweet. Thank you. Hi Alex, welcome back.
thing is that this painting is completely dried, but I'm just gonna put it on this thing because I keep bumping it. Because I was bumping it with my elbow, but it's fully cured, so it's not a big deal. Still gotta be careful with those paintings. Funny, yeah. No, it's not, but I had to move it a little bit. Like you can just have it like this. Just wondering. So I'll be back in the few minutes. Okay, I'm back. Whew. Now I'm adding light black.
Can you put the camera closer?
Sure, I can.
Is the live more than one platform? No, right now it's just.
It's only on YouTube.
How about
That painting. I'll think about it, but I'm not sure. Also, gonna prepare for my. I'm already preparing for my next fight. So I'm a boxer, and as much as I love painting, it takes a lot of time. So I need to be able to manage it properly.
yeah, Chris woke up.
I'll join. Just give him some time.
What's up, my Tuesday? Hey man, hey Alex, hi everyone. I'm very tired.
Just woke up.
Okay.
But yeah, it's lovely to see so many of you.
Who was that? The delivery?
Just a supplement.
Okay.
Sorry, all
That's okay. Are there any foods you guys miss? Traveling is fun, but living for long periods can make one miss their favorite foods. To be honest, all of my favorite foods are here in Southeast Asia. So when we were back in Georgia, this is where I missed fresh coconuts. I missed all the fruits here, etc. No, it's the Queen/King Tamara of Georgia. So you can Google it and see yourself. She was crowned as the king. That's why I call her a king. And in Georgia we say Tamar Mepe, which means King Tamara. Can you print a cake? I can. Any updates on
I would definitely like to see that.
cooking? Okay. No, I'm as bad as I as I was. As bad as I was. What cake? We all know what cake.
comment says that gold is really starting to come through. Right.
Yeah, thank you. It's getting good. Anything funny?
Would you put anything like in background, such as a castle or something like that?
It's gonna be more like a dark, so it's not gonna be black, but it's gonna be like she's in the castle, but like a darkened one, and it's what should hold the cross, so it's just kind of the silhouette of her praying for her army or just praying for her country because she was known for doing that. So yeah, that's what I have in my mind.
Dark Guardian says, very nice work on the new one. Hey, what's up, Dark Guardian?
Thank you very much.
Hey Matt, yeah, my week has been pretty good. Pretty sore after training is all, but yeah, it's pretty good. How are you? Yeah, that sucks, man. Yeah, just get down a whole bunch of flu medicine and just try to sleep through most of it is always the best idea. Oh, feel better, man.
Any questions in chat there?
Well, everybody's just trying to help Matt out with his flu.
That's nice.
And Nix is back. Nick just donated 5 months.
Hey, Nix,
Or-
thank you.
Bought for himself. Welcome back.
Welcome back, all of you guys.
Yeah, today has been really good, huh? Like, lots of people we know. But yeah, there's quite a lot of you in the chat now that maybe knew him. BMCK, he was here in chat quite a lot.
Yeah.
So he died in a car crash. I commented on one of his videos and it's like his family let me know. So if anybody knew him, it's like, just let you know, he hasn't just fell off the map. He died in a car crash, unfortunately. So
Yeah, nice.
Like I took it quite bad actually, and like, I mean, imagine not knowing person, but he would show up and it was support, and then finding it out that way, and it's like, man. And he had his YouTube channel, so we like knew how he looked. But Chris had a lot of loss in his life due to his extreme sport activities, and yeah, we were very sad. But life goes on, and
Nick is asking karaoke soon.
karaoke, I'll do maybe at some point, but like now being focusing mostly on the boxing and art, so it's gonna be painting live streams and it's gonna be boxing live streams. Kind of to show both how I create art and how I prepare for my next fight.
And also, it's like, it only really works live streaming from one of the venues you perform at. Like, you need the one location. The other one, the sound and stuff is not good.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. It's getting there.
Yeah, it's looking great.
Yeah, no, I definitely enjoy it myself.
how much for after it's finished? It really looks beautiful.
This is commission painting, but if you want something similar, like Queen Tamara, not similar, same, but like we can basically do the commission. So I have the email pinned, and you can email us. Just consider, only thing you should think about is that I'm also getting back into like preparing for my next fight potentially. It's not scheduled yet, but like I want to do it within 2-3 months. So if there's gonna be commissions, I'm gonna line them up, and it might not be straight away. Like I want to keep painting even when I go to the active preparation, but you know what I mean, like just closer to the fight it might be that I focus more on boxing. Like I did this time. Do you agree, babe?
Definitely.
Yeah, bless you.
Thank you, Nix. If we have AC in the apartment, yeah, we have AC that's running pretty much non-stop.
Yeah, but if it's not running, it's very hot here. It's too hot.
Please don't get knocked out and forget how to paint. Makes us.
Don't worry, it's not gonna happen. For those who don't know, I'm actually moving to my opponent's team. So I befriended my opponent, Karina. She's a wonderful person, and yeah, we're training together now. She's helping me, and I'll help her a little bit when the preparation for her MMA fight. She wants to continue in MMA. I'm continuing on boxing. Her team welcomed me very well. They're like, "You're great. You just need a strategy," and like that's the thing. They're good at it. They did very good job against in that fight. And yeah, also Karina has now her own branch at the gym, and she offered me that I can live stream there too. And yeah, some of the training live streams, so Silverback are quite good, like open on it too. So might live stream some sparrings and training and just individual.
This is what I'm saying. Diana's the only one that can go around literally punching someone in the face and then end up friends.
Well, it's kind of cool because yeah, I took a loss like an adult, I would say. So she didn't expect that, which she admitted. But then she started, you know, I like you're kind, you're like wise, you're not fragile. So I want you to win next one, and I want you to like really succeed in your boxing. And you know, this is kind of, it's nice because respect goes both ways. Like it has to go mutual, and props to her as well.
I think we both respected her and her partner, so like they came across as good people, and there was a little bit like initial like pre-fight, not a little bit of tension, but afterwards it was very nice to be completely 100%.
Well, I would say we had a chemistry that like there's some tension that is just ugly and people like just hate each other, or it's like on that. I think we had in our fight was quite entertaining. I think people liked that a little
chemistry, you know what I mean?
Nix is asking, can you spar with her? Yeah, she is
Oh my
trained.
goodness, she actually said, like, I'm a little bit shy sometimes, so I didn't even offer it. I'm like, oh, can I, like, and she said, oh, why would you just live stream it? It would gonna be fun.
So Neolip's asking for if we would be able to send it to Germany. Yeah, we can send
Yeah.
it anywhere in the world. That's
Yeah.
not a problem.
Yeah.
Prices really depend on the size and on the complexity of the picture.
Well, this kind of portrait, for example, it's like between 500 and 700 US dollars, like this size, which is 1620. That's one of the most commonly ordered sizes. And anything bigger, like in this complexity, obviously going to be more. But again, it's possible to adjust to your price range and budget. And I'm always like, if I really like the painting, I like the idea, and I know that I can make a good work out of it, like to me, I'm ready to make a smaller size and be for you to be for you to be okay with your budget, but at the same time, you know, it's like, so it's always possible to negotiate. I like the crown, huh?
Yeah, no, it's looking good. Several people have mentioned it that it's starting to look good with metal and stuff. I'm just happy to see all you guys again, V-Man and Matt and Nix and
Yeah, me too.
like it's really good because we had a really good period where we saw you guys almost every day. Then obviously we had the boxing debut and everything, but yeah, really good to see you all.
Yeah, true.
And that's 200 likes. Cool. Some people are asking, oh, did you draw that? Did you paint that? So forth. If you check out the channel, everything, this picture and the ones in the background and everything, she's live streamed every second of all the pictures she's painted. So yeah, feel free to check.
That's good.
I noticed you didn't keep your hands up in the fight, but it actually worked to create openings. I'm not familiar with boxing terminology, but that high to low strike you kept using.
Well, that's the thing. There is nothing wrong to adjust and do that. I might do that in the future, but I would do that when I'm already winning the fight. What happened is, guys, that was also my first fight. And when I mean first fight, I trained myself not to really worry much, but what happened is when they started, like from the moment they started wrapping up my hands and things like there's all motion going on and fights and people preparing, I really dropped into certain type of euphoria. I was like, wow, everything feels so new and weird, a little bit slow motion. And when I got out there, to be honest, I just dropped to my factory settings, and apparently my hands just like, I thought they were like here, and maybe in some moments they were, but mostly they were quite low, which is not usually my style. That's not how I spar. Like I spar, like I defend myself quite well, and I use my guard manipulation. Even when we train with Karina now, like now it was different because, well, it's now relaxed, and so
it's cool to see that my footwork and body movement is something that kind of got ingrained into my instinct already, but some other things were not. And they're also, again, as I said, the reason why I moved to their team, because they didn't do anything extra outside of the goal, the plan they identified. Everything, even the clinch work, when she would push on me a couple times down, that was the part of the strategy too. So the coach Finn, I already went to his class, and like Karina was there, and we already trained. And he was saying that no, you're a good boxer. You just need a plan and strategy. It like almost seems that you're a little bit misunderstood. And well, to be honest, it was a little bit, because that was first fight, and I stepped into that first fight with a lot of gaps. What if? What is gonna be? What's gonna show? Oh, I didn't have a certain sparring work that I needed to, know or be better prepared for exactly what would be there. And I still think that it was still a good fight. But next one should be a win. So now I understand how it is. The timing of the round, the episodes, how many approximately you need to take to win the round, and that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Obviously, being more punching volume too, because I would throw 1, 2, maybe 2 and 3 at the best. But you know what I mean? It's like there is boxing and there's winning the fight, and now next one's gonna have to be a win.
Were those strikes landing? It seems so. Didn't affect Karina as much as I'd expect. You had a good few that landed cleanly.
There are a good few that even she told me later that if you went 1 and 2, actually there was a switch stance jab, so I would be on southpaw, then I would switch stance and jab her from this orthodox. She was like, oh, you jabbed me, and then like when you didn't follow, like it could actually. So there were a few, but that were also, I was throwing from a little bit too far off the distance. So what happens when you're fencing? So that was pretty much a fencing boxing. Even when I would get in, I would not even use that much of the distance, which next time I will definitely, we're gonna train for that. But it was pretty much a fencing type of boxing. It was not really dense punches. She landed in the 3rd, 4th round, she already saw some of my openings, and that, like one of the big parts she took the points and win, is that she landed some clean shots. I felt them. I wouldn't say that it was like a knockout shot or made me wobble or something, but it was something that, okay, yeah, she got me quite clean. And yeah, so I think, well, her strategy was to counter and get me on my mistakes anyways, so she did everything perfect on the plan. And for me, again, it was a lot of mistakes, tactical mistakes that showed up, and it's just a good, that fight showed so many things that we know what to work on. And with that team together, I think it's gonna be good.
It was a good first fight. Did you get concussed at all? No.
No, not at all. No, it was fairly easy. To be honest, I would get pinned harder in my sparrings. And that was also a little bit, maybe that was a little bit disorientation that I would like. I wasn't even sure how hard she hits, because like I didn't have anyone. I'm telling you, like I would get pinned sometimes harder, and it would like, yeah, it doesn't feel good. But when she would punch me, in that weight class, for that size, I'm quite good. If I would go heavier weight class, maybe it would go harder too, like the weight matters with the power punch. But no, I felt completely comfortable.
You did good, but noticed that you were tackling a lot, revealing the back of your head.
So can you repeat that one?
You did good, but I noticed you were tackling a lot, revealing the back of your head.
Tackling? What is tackling?
like going in, like.
Oh yeah, going in.
Tackling in.
That
But it was also we know her coach and her now, so we talked to him, I was like, part of that is she has an MMA background, so did use some of her strategic body weight and
yeah, so
ground.
basically, and they I think they identified that in the so clinch work. That's also what we're gonna do now. I'm very excited to do clinch work with Finn to break down those details because that's what I need myself. But yeah, the reason why I would kind of tackle like in or forward is also this. I think the biggest thing was for me the distance. Even though I would get in, but in professional boxing, doing like the amateur style of like jumping, and she actually has amateur boxing background too. So we were looking more like the two amateur boxers to a certain extent. But in professional boxing, you actually should ground yourself in, and each control matters more than hop in, hop out. So that kind of distance control, that's another thing I'm working on. Actually, Karina herself suggested her opinion. She said that if you master that middle distance, which is the arguably hardest distance to really, sit in and then progress from there, then I think you're going to be very good. And I agree with her. So now it's less of the jumping and going on the back foot, but more actually, obviously, hands more up and kind of sit in that middle distance, and from there progress more. Get in, get closer on the clinch, do the angle cut, and that's one thing I learned from that fight only. That that distance it matters, especially with someone who's very good at controlling distance, and they're not just gonna let you go in that easily. You cannot do it from too far, like kind of jumping forward. So that's one thing I think it was like to take it as a mistake, and something that is not difficult to correct, and that's what we already do. I really needed that type of experience. To be honest, I don't regret the way it go, especially with the outcome, like with a new team and new friend, basically.
So
I wouldn't learn as much as I did from the easy wins, you know what I mean?
he talks like a robot. Is he robot? No, I'm just Norwegian. I don't know if it sounds like a robot, but yeah.
It's funny actually.
Are gift memberships, super chats, or buying products the best way to support the channel?
Was asking?
Nix.
Yeah, I thought so because he asked before. You say that, babe. I think you know better.
I think super chats is just the easiest to keep remembering. You can ask questions in the chat and all that kind of stuff when it pops up. Did you choose to be an atheist, or was you raised an atheist? Have you even mentioned being an atheist?
No, I said I have personal belief system, which means that I believe in the universe, or God, or something divine, but I don't put it in the context of one religion or God.
One monotheistic
Yeah.
religion. Yeah.
Well, the term I learned from you is inherent truth, so that's what I like to find, the common ground between all of the philosophies and religions, something that is common,
Dave says, seriously, your work is unbelievable. Maybe it's because I'm Irish, but I also think you look like Sinead O'Connor. Well,
I've been told that I look like Irish somebody. What do you think, babe?
yeah, no, you do get that a lot. There's been zero Becky Lynch references today, but other than that, things
Yeah.
are back to normal.
Yeah. Becky Lynch. like my favorite part is to apply some highlights.
Well, Nick's just donated, it says sorry for everything.
Yeah, definitely don't be sorry. All of it works well. Just super chats, I think, is the easiest. All your support that you did so far, it was really, really great. Like, we're very grateful for that. So
Yeah.
never say sorry for anything like that.
No, I just have the power to just put you in a timeout, so when you start to behave again, I'll let you back.
It was good. Someone's misbehaving.
Nah, just someone saying silly things. And now Nix is gifting lots of membership for people here, for Matt, for
Oh, thank you very much.
lots of people. Thank you so much.
Let me
Appreciate
just-
it, buddy.
Let me just do this from here like this, and that's very sweet. Yeah, the crown. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this method more often, especially with paintings like this one, just like building up like that, and there was a red background or orange background. It really pops out.
Reginald says, I wasn't expecting a boxing match, I was expecting some cakes and groundwork, but didn't realize it was just boxing. I think sticking to one modality requires more technical skill. 110%, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, W in the chat for Nick's, much appreciated, buddy.
Yeah, thank you, Nix.
Fred asked a good question. Do you think ballet could improve fighting skills? I'm gonna answer very briefly and I'll let you talk.
Yeah.
Diana has about 7-8 years of like high level Georgian dancing, which is a very athletic form of dance. 100% sure it helps her footwork. Both Usyk and Lomachenko were both in similar type of folk dancing. So 100% sure that helps a lot,
Yeah.
the dancing.
If you ask specifically about ballet, the only thing is ballet, if you just do it professional, I mean, ballet dancers are extremely athletic, crazy legs, but at the same time they have the injury. So ballet maybe not specifically, but any type of dancing, like folk dancing, hip hop, like where a lot of leg
Well,
work.
But ballet also like, unless you get, I know someone that was a professional dancer and yes, her feet were just destroyed all the time.
Yeah, you know what I mean, and that specifically is not good for boxing,
You
obviously.
don't have to be at that level though, if you're just doing more basic ballet,
Yeah.
dancing 100% sure helps a
Yeah.
lot with the
No, I agree.
foot coordination and hand-eye
100%.
coordination, 100%. Nancy Kerrigan style. Who was Nancy Kerrigan?
I have no idea.
Oh, thanks for the reply, / explanation. Yeah, no, I'm more than happy with it. I think Diana has, from trainings and that kind of stuff, we didn't see it as much in the fight, but it was the first one.
Well,
But she
yeah.
has beautiful footwork. She has really good coordination on her body and stuff, so.
Yeah, no,
the
definitely.
Dancing 100% of that.
Well, one thing, what you saw in the fight, what I really worked pretty much by myself. Like none of the coaches can say that like someone like the guided me through that, because I've been just focusing on it is just to relax my footwork. I was too rigid on my feet, and that was my problem back in the boxing. So at that point, goal was, you know what, dance, move. So a lot of freestyle type of footwork, and you saw a lot of it on my first fight. Now, what we're gonna do and what I'm doing already is kind of narrowing down towards the inch control, so more like a step type of footwork. You know what I mean? Less of the jumping and hopping too much, and more controlling inches very precisely. So, but again, it's dancing on its own as a conditioning training. It works. It works very well. I do some dancing drills just to condition my calves and to be able to do those things, you know. Any more questions there?
No, but there, Nancy Gary, and I do remember it, she beat some other figure skater up and broke her knee or something.
That's tough. Okay. What time is it? It's almost 2.
Hey Miranda, welcome back. That will
Welcome
remember
back.
you in a second when she
No, I remember
painting
Miranda.
trans. She says, when is your next fight?
Hopefully in 2-3 months.
Do you know where the motivation to fight came from?
Motivation for the fight. I think it started just from the boxing, like my genuine love for it, and really want to show how far it can go, and competition is part of it. Going back to amateur boxing, it's a little bit like I've already been that for a little bit, and kind of a little bit too late for me. But professional boxing is exactly the scene where you know, can prove how good you are. You know what I mean? That's just that was the motivation. And to be honest, if you ask me if I care about, I don't really care much about the belts and titles. I mean, it would be amazing to be able to fight as a contender and you know, even become a champion. But for me now, that's why I think this loss wasn't too devastating, because it was like I saw that I'm good at something, that I have potential, and I saw like exactly my baseline, and I'm just excited. I see the future self, where I need to get and how I need to get, and I just love the process of it. You know what I mean? So same as the painting, I guess. When I just paint, you can see that I'm so focused and so dedicated to it.
Can you tell a bit more about your content?
Well, at this point, I've been known for doing a lot of things. But now main focus is my boxing journey, showing you live streams and training and fights, and showing the journey on the in the sport, and also creating my art. I'm an artist at the same time, and this is another side of it. So I like to show that. Some motivation in talking live streams. I like to watch UFC boxing fights, so do the analysis and just talk about it as well, or commentary after, what I thought about the fights, for example. I used to do a little bit of karaoke singing, but
Karaoke is fading a little more but to the background. One, because only one of the venues she hosts evenings at is any good for live streaming at all. The sound at one of the places just doesn't work at all.
Yeah.
But I mean, we'll be like karaoke's maybe once every 2 weeks or once a week or something like that.
yeah, as a little surprise kind of thing that, okay, yeah, here's a little bit of singing and stuff.
Sarah Heiss says your art is amazing.
Hi, Sarah. Thank you very much.
Chris, are you also Georgian? No, I'm Norwegian.
It's the Viking.
I crashed my Viking ship in Batumi and I had to find the prettiest Georgian and steal her away.
Not prettiest and most capable one. Okay. No, it seems like.
Looking really good.
Yeah. I'll continue working on those details later when it's all. Sometimes I jump from one part to another, but it's better to kind of cover it up and have it closer to done, and then do some extra more details and stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a break for now. Yeah, it's. I'm glad that it's going well. The crown was a very big, significant part, so I'm glad that it looks quite good already. Thank you very much. It's progress for sure. Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Do you sell your art? Yes, I do. These two paintings, they're gonna be available for sale. I mean, if someone is interested, you can check in the message us or email us. And this one is already a commission, so you can also potentially.
Someone, the commission means that someone already paid for this one and it's
Yeah.
in the process of it.
Yep.
We are also gonna set up more prints and that kind of stuff. We're just gonna change the way we're gonna do it.
Have a good day too.
We're gonna change the people that are providing the service and all that kind of stuff and get cheaper, better products because the last provider didn't work out exactly the way we wanted to.
Yeah.
How did the dare picture turn out? You can show me that.
Oh, I'm just gonna take it like this. It's right there. Still here. Yeah, I think it worked out quite well. I would definitely hang this on the. Guys, the canyon really tortured me. Now that it's done and it looks good, like the canyon was. I kind of neglected that part a little bit. It's like, oh yeah, because the goat and the rocks was quite easy, the sky as well, and yeah, the canyon took. some
It wasn't that the background was difficult, it was just tedious, it was so
Yeah,
many
yeah.
tiny details.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I think it's good.
The gold is the gold. That shadowing is amazing, Nick says, appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you very much. I love shadowing. To be honest, if you
Okay,
ask me,
this is a good comment, I can't not acknowledge this.
just read it.
Nice messy drawing. Like the gold is a painting of Messi. Lionel Messi, the footballer,
okay.
obviously someone is on.
Okay, fair enough, yeah. No, it's good. I actually, yeah, I like, so this one, I'll show you one more time. So this one is more of the, you see, very interesting color palette, right? It's like a lighter painting. And to be honest, once in a while, I do enjoy that. Like, and still you have shadows, and I always love contrasting shadows, but this is more of my style. The like really dark shadowing and mysterious effect. Some, depth to it. That's definitely more of my preferable type of work. So if there is something that you like, definitely feel free to email us and we can see what we can do. That's commissioned out. Don't ruin it. Yeah, don't worry. It's safely. That's why it's away from here. Like those are. I mean, those are also gotta be careful. But again, those are fully dry and stuff. And the other painting is safely over there. But yeah, just looking. Sometimes I see certain details and it's like, oh gosh, I should have seen it before. So I'm just. No, I think it's good. The only thing, yeah, I saw it right now. Those are pearls, like from this both sides, this and this are pearls, so it shouldn't be too dark. This is kind of details I see sometimes and it's like, go to it.
Okay, the Drizzy Gold, he's been there many times before. Yo Jinja, you have your boxing scrap yet, G.
Boxing what? Scraps?
Scrap, okay, I'll translate.
Yeah.
Did you have your boxing fight yet?
Already did. I didn't win, but it was a good fight. You can watch it on my channel. They promised that I would upload it, which I did. But the news is I befriended my opponent and I moved to her team, and she's also gonna provide allow me to use her space to live stream, and it couldn't get better than that. So yeah, I'm definitely excited,
Chris, can you commission a pic? Are you a painter? Sorry Nick, I'm not a painter at all. I did some graffiti back in the day, but nowhere near her type of talent.
I'm a classic artist, and Chris has very cool calligraphy. Fun fact, he helped me to create my international signature. So the paintings are gonna come with it. That's gonna be like Diana Kate.
But yeah, Drizzy Gold, back to the boxing thing, her entire fight is on her channel, and it's a good fight too.
Well, I'm not trying. Yes, it wasn't the win, but I'm definitely know now what it takes, and I'm more than excited to continue. So looking forward for the next fight within 2-3 months would be great. I'll listen to my team too, because Hoa is the one who's gonna look for opponent, right? Or try to find me someone, and he's also good at letting me know about who he is. One thing I'm gonna say, I didn't know exactly who my opponent was. I didn't know about 70 amateur fight background. Then she told me herself, and she even thought that experience-wise, for the first debuting fight, that was a mismatch, in her opinion. But we're not gonna cry about it. We're gonna just keep moving forward and take the best out of it. And I can tell you that fight really showed me more and made me understand more than like a few easy wins would.
Yeah, because like if you know a little bit about boxing, you know you can just go on Fight Rec and see exactly those people's records are professional and that kind of stuff. And you can find lots of what you call journeymen that will literally take a fight just to pad your resume.
Yeah.
And they don't lose all their fights, but like we know that there are people that pad their resume like that. There's one way to do it, but we're just going about it a different way. Trying high-end opponents right from the beginning and getting good boxing in, and having this YouTube channel and Instagram and all that kind of stuff to naturally promote it, so we're not relying on other people. So we don't have to have a team that just spoon feeds us easy opponents.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, also like you're 26, you want to get to a high point very quickly, so you need to have good fighters.
Good progress. No, to me, what matters is my boxing. I really want to become a very good, efficient boxer. That's my goal. And you cannot just do it with easy wins. I'm not gonna say that I might not have easy wins because it really depends. Next opponent, I don't know who they're gonna find, but I also not gonna say no to a fight, obviously. But you know, it's gonna be the scale. I'm always gonna be honest about, like Karina, she was a strong opponent and the more experienced one. And that's what I'm gonna say, right? If it's gonna be easier win or easier fight next time, I'm gonna be honest about that too, because well, no need to hide things. But it's just the upcoming journey. Then at some point, when you're like, I don't know, 7-0 and above, in my opinion, this is where you already need to fight.
7-1.
Or like, oh yeah, 7-1. That's true. 7-1. This is where you actually need to really level up competition and be ready for that. You know, that's why it's important. But yeah, that's a boxing journey. If you're interested in following, keep following on that one.
Do you have an idol or a boxer that you base your techniques on?
Vasyl Lomachenko, Terence Crawford, and many other boxers in their elements. Like I love Tyson, I love like many other boxers.
Katie Taylor.
Okay, as a female boxers, Katie Taylor. Some of the Clarissa Shields is also quite great. I mean, there are some female boxers. I really like of the current ones. I really like Caroline Dubois. I think she's really tough and she's a very good boxer. Southpaw as well. So I like to watch other boxers and take things from them, like in a good way.
Space Time Entanglements, that's the interesting word. Is the black and white queen the same as the orange background one?
No, it's not the same one. This is King Tamara of Georgia, and this is just it's a fictional work. This is the First Blood Valkyrie painting, so it's Nordic. Yeah. Nice, I'm a fan. Good luck. LOL. How about the McGregor Energy fight week? You think he beats Maximus? I still think that Max is the safe bet, but like this hype around Connor has that aura. We cannot take that away from him, and you cannot say, based on his confidence and how he presents, you think that what if the old Connor is what if Connor is bored and now he's back? But again, realistically speaking.
Well, I mean, this is the thing. He had a tibia and fibia total fracture.
Those are also injury history.
And Connor is a southpaw. he broke the like not his legal leg, but his back leg
Yeah.
for the southpaw stance also, which means that I don't people think realize tibia and fibia complete break. There's no fighters that's ever come back from that. Like,
Fully at least, yeah. They
like
definitely
it
did.
never come back 100%. And when it's the leg that generates the force for your infamous southpaw shots, like straights and hooks and stuff, it's gonna be difficult. The guy has been on steroids and coke and party for 5 years, half a decade.
Mhm.
What has Max been doing in the meantime?
Actively fighting, showing that he still got this.
So like, I'm not trying to knock, let me just clarify, I'm not trying to knock Connor. I think it's great that he's back, I'm looking forward to the fight and stuff, but all the other, there's no one that has been gone this long with this type of injury that has come back and been close to what they were.
Mm.
That's just.
Well, that's the thing. Also, endurance speed. Like you get that 5 round. It depends. Like, it is 3 or 5. I'm not even sure. But like you get that fighting, like MMA endurance, through the fights. Yeah, you can train as much as you want, but that adaptability towards the thing, you just need some fights to get back to it at the very least. So him fighting Max straight away, who's been active, who has better endurance, arguably. Like he's gonna. That's the thing. If Max, and I think most likely he's gonna survive first rounds, then it's gonna be harder for Connor later on. So that's kind of like I think quite a safe classic take. Odin Colt, make him your god. I mean, out of all the gods that I would love to be real, like, or not would love to be real, maybe in some dimension, some universe, they are actual, there is their domain, you know, and they're real. It's just, yeah, I love Scandinavian gods, and I love Scandinavian mythology. So, Team Odin. Okay. Oh, painting is coming out. Thank you, Vigilant. Painting is. That's beautiful. Painting isn't bad at all. Okay, thank you, Justin. How many fights you won? Well, I had a debut and I didn't win my debut, so I technically have 1 loss and 0 wins. And well, now the journey is about to turn that around, you know, and kind of explain which things matter. So when let's say I have my next fight, and well, the approach can be completely different. I have different team now, and my former opponent helping me to get into that, because well, that also means a lot. She actually says some things that well would work against her and stuff like that. So in that type of work, when I have my win, I will compare. I will make a live stream or a video where I compare which things helped me to win, like really like crucial key points. But right now, I'm just in the preparation process. All I can do is just to show you the journey.
Well, the only backside with doing all this streaming stuff is that they knew a lot about your style and your technique. Your opponent, I mean. So they literally had a lot of footage to watch from.
Yeah, but at the same time, again, they were. I mean, what can you do? You pay the price as an influencer, I guess. Now there is my fight, but if someone would watch my fight now, I would. That's the thing. It would be. It's gonna. The next fight is gonna be different. The strategy, the movement, the hands up, a lot of things gonna be different. So, yeah, it's just about. It's about you having a plan too. And I think we didn't have plan proper. Like we had, but.
We had, but we won't go into the details about it.
Yeah.
The team that was backing did not do their job properly on quite a few things, and some critical things that are kind of unforgivable. That's also why we chose to
Change the
separate
camps, yeah.
separate with them. But we both feel very strongly that it was a narrow loss on points, and you ended up making a friend out of your opponent. You learned a lot. You learned more from that fight than 10 straight easy wins. So yeah, it was very good.
Yeah, and I don't have to worry about the perfect record. Like like that pressure is now just taken away. So yeah, just focusing on the boxing and like becoming a good, watchable, like create a beautiful boxing style and just and obviously win the fights as much as it's possible, but also level up the competition and actually face someone who is good in that game, not just having a paper record.
Norway versus England. Whose side are you on?
Haaland. Yes, like we're Team Norway. We're not the soccer fans anyway, or like football fans anyways, but to be honest, yeah, Norway is such a sweetheart in this one that my husband is Norwegian too, so cannot help to cheer for Norway.
So Staten says, ask for rematch. Well, like she was just explaining, she actually befriended her opponent and they're now training partners.
And the thing is, this was actually just for her to, I'm not sure she's continuing boxing. At least what she said, she wants to continue MMA. For sure, her goal is the Lion Championship and the belt there, and progress in the MMA route. She's a kickboxer more of the boxer.
Good night, Matt. Take care. Really good seeing you again, buddy. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
We're gonna try to do way more painting streams. So we'll love to see you again. Have a good night and feel better soon, buddy.
Yeah. But so she doesn't want to continue specifically on boxing. So and especially that we are now technically teammates. I don't think there's no point. I don't have grudges either. To me, it's not like. I think it's gonna be in the future when you actually have like really good fights, and it's like you want a rematch and people want to see those rematches. That makes sense. But in the beginning, like for this one specifically, I don't think that's what's gonna happen.
Someone was asking if I'm your painting or your boxing coach. I'm neither. I'm her strength and conditioning. And diet and everything.
Are you a model? No. How is the boxing going? Well, back in the training. Changed the teams and looking forward for my next fight, which is not scheduled yet, but hopefully will come in 2-3 months. Did you consider kickboxing? No, I am not. I'm not a fan of the leg kicks, to be honest. I know how to kick, but not my thing. What's the king's name in the painting? You mean okay? So this is King Tamara. I mean, she's a female, but she was crowned as a king. King Tamara of Georgia. Google it, and you'll see the information. And well, this one is the Berserker painting. So it's like it's the Munin on his shoulder, and it's like the blessed by Odin, and it's like it's the moment captured before the battle, on the battlefield, in the cold Scandinavian fjords or something, and you can see the helmet is like quite magic-like, and it's like Berserker turning into the god or demigod entity. So that was the story behind it. So this is the female. This is the Valkyrie, the Berserker, the Valkyrie First Blood. You just paint my head. Welcome back. Stay tuned. Nice painting.
Have a banana in his mouth.
No.
You can commission it. Stay tuned. If you commission that, we'll make a good one. You with the banana fighting a chick. We'll even let you win.
Okay, guys, but I think we're gonna wrap it up. So we have training later today. Actually, yeah, we have group training today, baby. Boxing.
Yeah, but Fridays are strength and conditioning.
You don't wanna go?
Yeah,
It
but
makes sense. Yeah, when it comes to strength and conditioning, we maybe do our thing.
Is this Greek mythology or ancestral stories? So, Nix is asking
Yeah.
here. This is Norse mythology.
Yeah, it's Norse mythology. Greece.
The painting you're painting now, King or Queen Tamara, it was actually a real person
It's a key historical figure, yeah.
Georgia. Yeah.
Well, guys, gotta wrap it up now. I mean, appreciate it. As it feels like back on track. The live stream was good, and well, painting process.
Yeah, no, it's
going
so
well.
lovely to see so many of you back again. We will continue to try to crank out as many lives as possible. So yeah.
Yeah, have a good day, good night, depending where you're from, and I see you in the next one.
Have a lovely day. everyone.
Ciao.
Ciao.